usually don't do this, but I feel like I'm obligated to. I really want to apologize right now for all the time I'm about to waste on this stage. No, seriously, let me tell you how bad my show is. Last year, my family went on a cruise ship, and there was a comedian on there. He was really, really funny. I've seen him before. Everybody was looking forward to him. But then they found out I was going to open for him. There was actually a guy who ran to the end of the ship and jumped overboard, and after he did that, I walked over to the end and looked over the edge and looked at my mom and asked, why is Dad swimming away from us? Yes, like I've looked at my life lately. I really have. I have looked at my life. And when I was born, I was a very ugly child. In fact, I was so ugly. I was so ugly when I was born. When people saw me and my mom walking down the street, they would always ask the same question that really bothered me. And that was, so why do you have a dog and a baby stroller? I don't get it. Yeah, that's just the way things are. But recently, I got my driver's permit. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's when you have to drive 4 months with a parent in the front seat with you while you are driving. My parents never, ever say anything when I'm driving. But that's mainly because they have lost their voices from screaming so much. But this summer, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. Now, that wasn't really fun, but I have realized something. There are a lot of similarities between getting your wisdom teeth pulled out and a class in high school. Seriously. Both cases, you're asleep the entire time it's going on, and after it's over, you're wondering, what happened? I don't remember anything that just happened. Yeah, but my family's really cool though, and my brother and I get along great. But the truth is, my brother and I are complete opposites. Like, for one, he's a great student. He's got a 3.9 GPA. He got in the top 90 percentile rank on his ACTs. He got a 1200 on his SATs. But then there's me. You see, I'll be happy if my ACT score just passes my age. And if my SAT score just contains 3 digits in the number, my parents would celebrate all night long. But seriously, my parents, I've noticed a lot of things with parents nowadays. I've noticed parents want to be the cool parent of their son or daughter in high school. Yeah, knock that off. We don't like that. but one day, a person once made the mistake of telling my parents that they were just a little more popular than me. That was very depressing. When my parents found out that their social life was really that bad, they were very, very depressed. Yeah, that's how my social life really is, actually. And I gotta tell you a story. Last year, I got so many wedgies that half my boxers are now my jeans. But that was last year. No, that was last year. This year, 2007. I have a lot of New Year's resolutions. I want to beat Tiger Woods in golf. I want to win $1 million from Pepsi. And I want to get one girl to talk to me without insulting me. You know, when I told someone my New Year's resolutions, they told me those are all so unrealistic, especially that last one. And that's when I said, could you please not discourage me, Mom? Sad but true. Sad but true. But I've actually thought about my future a lot too. When I'm older, I pray that dumb and annoying is not a genetic trait. And my kids are going to be very messed up when we're older. But you know, seriously, I want to marry a woman when I'm older who is as messed up as I am. So when we have kids, I will always remember what I learned in math class. 2 negatives. Always make 1 positive.